What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Grant Kahonu here, smoking it down live tonight on this fine Sunday evening. Hope that you guys are doing well. Apologize for a few false starts on the stream there. A couple of you jumped on right away. Said hello in the chat, and I appreciate you doing that, keeping an eye on those notifications, and hopping in when I'm live. Setting up some hotkeys in the OBS, and didn't realize when I'm trying to actually type in another program and I hit the button that I had assigned for a hotkey, it starts the stream. So gonna have to go back and change those things up so I don't have that problem again in the future. But anyway, that's what it is. Sorry I'm late. Tonight we're going to hit some completion events going on, so it's time to jump into the master mode, or master difficulty of the new event quest, and get some of that knocked out. But before I do, I need to hit a couple nodes in Alliance quest and burn through my energy here. Well, that didn't go all right. Ryan Nicholas, what's up, man? And Superman versus Green Lantern. Kim Mike also here. Thanks for joining in, guys. Really messed up on the parries there against this symbiote, and that costs you with Ghost Rider, trying to get those heavy attacks in. Doesn't work out too well. I did get Gwenpool, thanks. I don't know what number I placed, but it did get in the top 10% or whatever it is, and got Gwenpool. Finished at just over 7 million where I wanted to be. And I think the cutoff was somewhere around 6.5 or 6.6, something like that. But I could be completely wrong. Let me move my chat screen over so I can see that. So what's everybody up to tonight? See the chat moving? I will catch up with you guys in just a second. Let me take down this Groot here. All right. Cutoff was 6.2. Yeah, I knew it was over 6 million. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But, yeah, still went high. She still was up there where we thought she would be. Iselina, she got her, put up 8.2. Well, congrats on getting her. Hey, Grant, I'm here, no worries. Oh, good thing, CJ. I was worried you might have gone to bed already. What's up, Pursuit? Good to see you. Ended up doing 9 million. It's nuts, man. Lord Hibby, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a couple days. Getting ready for the second go-around. I had already had her, so thankfully this was just an awakening for me. James Chappelle, you failed to get her. How much did you put up for her? It's in another chat. Listen to guys give award. D defenders couldn't listen anymore. You must have been in Slice'em's stream. I saw that he was doing that tonight. John Wesley Thomas, what's up, man? I've seen you around in some other streams and on the Twitterverse. Is that what it's called? Is that what the cool kids are calling it these days? The Twitterverse? Seeing you on Twitter with in Ristic's posts. So nice to have you in the stream tonight. Love Black Widow, doing alright. Yeah, Lord Hibby, Black Widow's still good, even after 12.0. I still like mine a lot. 8.2 million, nice. Just finished Master Mode. I'm just starting it. Not going to get the whole completion done today, or exploration, but at least make a run through and put a dent in the completion event, and probably finishing up in the next day or so. Got a 4-star Nightcrawler. Congrats, Soundwaves. Yeah, I brought Black Widow to Alliance Quest just in case I might have got a shot at Rhino, but yeah, I should have known better. I'm too slow. Never on anymore when the boss opens up. Work took you away from the grind. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. Alright, let's get this started. Anything I should know about here? Any big roadblocks or snags in the event quest? "16-hour days." Ah, that's nuts. And you work in the steel mill? Is that right? Well, that's a bad start. Jimmy Anderson, yeah, we went yesterday. Went and saw that yesterday. It was a good movie. We really enjoyed it. You think the cutoff will be lower? Probably not. Because a lot of guys are going to want to awaken theirs now. I guess maybe, I mean, there might be some fewer going for her, like myself, who just needed to awaken her. But I think a lot of people are still going to be going for the second round to awaken her if they're just getting her the first time. So may go down a little, but I still think she's going to be up there. Because a lot of people also wait till the second round to see what she goes for on the first round. Quite easy? Alright. Apart from my start there on the first fight to get punched a few times for Iron Man, maybe we won't have too many problems. Watched it today and loved it. Yeah, I think it was it was definitely my favorite of the Spider-Man movies. Can't wait to see more of him. So big news today, was it today or yesterday? At what's the name? I can't remember what it's called. Some Disney thing. They dropped a trailer of the Infinity War movie, and I've seen things about it all day, and like recaps of it and people talking about it, but I can't find any footage of it. You figure there'd be some leaked footage somewhere, but from what I've read, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know of any videos. Couple 100,000 left. James, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that stings just a little bit. I have Ronin. Ronin is all I ever need, man. Grant was thinking about Ultron's ability to absorb energy attacks into health. Do you think it would be interesting to see other heroes absorb damage like shock, incinerate, etc.? Yeah, I think there should be more. I think Electro is an obvious candidate for that. He should be absorbing shock and energy damage. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel do absorb energy damage when she's blocking, which still requires her to block, which is not ideal. Oh, that's what you think the next round will go for. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I agree. I would still plan on putting up a good amount if you're going to go for her the second time through. I think doing the special event quest, the Web Slinger challenge, will make this Vulture a lot easier because I'm familiar with his animations now. Didn't really get a chance to become familiar with him in the heroic mode because the fights typically don't last long enough. Yeah, I agree, Jay. I agree. I think, yeah, Ghost Rider should definitely be immune to incineration. And possibly poison, but that's another story. I think Rogue should absorb damage. Trying to think how that would work. So, like when she's blocking, like Miss Marvel? Or just reverse some of the damage like Ultron does? Chats are cut off a little. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Let me fix that. So, I've been running this on this other computer, and when I set up OBS, it like did an automatic setup for the for live streaming. And YouTube's been giving me not a warning, but a notification the last couple times that some of my settings are off, but that it's still been streaming fairly well. So, but I thought I'd just go ahead and go in and change those settings. And so it changed the size of the layout. So I've been messing around trying to get all of that fixed, and that's part of the problem why some of you may have been on. I mean, I was live for like a couple times. Let me see how I can do this. I'll put that back up there. Kept going live accidentally because I was trying to type some stuff and kept hitting the hotkey to send the thing live. Anyway, all right, hopefully that's better. So her lifesteal should be a part of just her any kind of interaction rather than just on her first special. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with her. I think Lord Hibby there said something about her story. how'd you say that? Source material? I'm not too familiar with her source material, so I can't say that. What do you think Cap World War II will go for? Probably 4.5-ish. He's a good champion, so he'll be a little higher, but he's not a top tier OP champion like Voodoo and Hyperion and Gwenpool now that have gone over 6. Someone got a 5-star Spider-Gwen. I'd claim it. I would claim it. And I would rank her to 3 pretty quickly. Might even use an Awakening Gem on her, because I got 2, you know. IZ805, you are here, and thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's good to have you. Welcome. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. There we go. So I suppose after this event quest is done, I'm going to have to move on to 5.2 if we get another completion event up. The next completion. Going to have to make some progress in 5.2. I've been putting that off. But it must be done. Your brother has me as a friend. Who's your brother? I'll change up this layout a little bit more. Seems quite a bit smaller. Kind of liked it the other way. "38 minutes and this rhino is going down." Linked. Maybe. If only you had a Gwenpool. Rogue does steal life energy, but when Rogue gets damage in the comics, she's severely hurt. Glass cannon. So she's what I remember about her is she does, at least from the movies, she tended to hurt herself with her power. Is that correct? Am I thinking of the right one? I seem to remember her being like a very fragile girl that tended to damage herself when she used her powers. Good luck to you, James. Raphael MG250. I don't recognize the name, IZ. Where are we friends at? In online or in game? It says maybe line ID different from his in-game name. Pulled Hood from a 4-star and then minutes later duped him from a oh my goodness. Nice, James. I don't have Hood, but one of my good friends does have him as a 5-star rank 4, and he likes him a whole lot. Especially when he's awakened. Apparently I mean, you've got the invisibility, of course, and the stun immunity with that, but you also have the life, what is it, power steal or life steal? Can't remember which one it is for his awakened ability. Diego, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. You don't need Gwenpool, you have Star-Lord. Man, I thought about bringing my Star-Lord. and I should have, because I would have taken the first one linked if I had had Star-Lord, but it was 200% health on what he already had, and Star-Lord could have done it, but Black Widow would have timed out. Of course, I just have a measly little 4-star Star-Lord, not a really cool 5-star duped Star-Lord at over 100 on the SIG level. Rogue used to feed off of Wolverine a lot in the comics to heal herself because Wolverine is basically immortal. Yeah, that's what I remember, and that she did that in the movie too. She'd get really weakened when she used her powers, and then so she'd leech off of Wolverine. Look in the friends list. Alright, let me beat this Rhino and then I will. I possibly do. I've been adding a lot of people in game, so I don't remember all of them. And it's really bad that some people that I've added their names on YouTube are not the same. Unstoppable. Not the same as they are in the game, and so a lot of times I'm trying to remember who is who. AW defense, yeah, I see him a lot on Node 19, the unblockable second special. But my friend uses him a lot in Alliance Quest. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, IZ. Let me look back up. Raphael. No, I don't have a Raphael. I'm not seeing him. But that changes a lot. I may have had him in there in the past and then had to move him out so I could move somebody else in. I do rotate. I rotate through friends pretty quickly. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Raven Goater, welcome to the stream. Yes, I did. I got Gwenpool. I've got 19 signature stones that I'll put on her when item use comes around. What do you use your glory on? Mostly right now level 4 health potions, so I don't have to use units on them. Once I get comfortable with my new lane assignments, and hopefully using fewer potions, then I will probably be dropping some of that glory on Tier 4 basic catalysts as I can afford it. Just because that is one of the most difficult resources right now for me to keep up on. Just joined a much higher alliance, want to do better? Well, congrats on joining the higher alliance, James. There definitely is a learning curve, especially if you're running paths that you've not run before, like myself. First time I ran the path, my new path in map 6, I did not do well at all. Used way too many potions to get through that. Just getting used to fighting those specific champions on those nodes. And learning that Ghost Rider really is not the best champion for opponents that either shrug off debuffs, resist debuffs, or are immune to debuffs. My score just barely over 7 million. It was like 7 million and 20 or 30,000, something like that. What do you think of the new Spider-Man? In the game, I have not played with him yet. I've only got the 2-star that Kabam gave out for free, And I've ranked him up, but I've not played with him at all. But judging from the community feedback and the things that I've read from the people who do have him, he seems to be a very, very solid champion. Did good the first war, got wrecked by the second one badly. I have those too. Either do really well or really poorly. I'm glad that we didn't have a whole lot going on today. I mean, finishing up Alliance Quest and Alliance War, but it's just been really humid where I'm at. Let's see, what is this? Limber. Enemy takes 200% more damage under the effects of stun. Well, in that case, let's bring in Mr. Ronan. Anyway, it's been just really humid, hot and humid, over 100 degrees, and just a lot of rain lately. And so with the humidity, I'm just sweating a lot, and sweaty hands, sweaty fingers do not mix well with Alliance Quest and Alliance War. I was trying to get that stun on before he got those Furies back, so that he wouldn't shake it off or shrug it off, but just a half a second too late. Nope, not going to get it. There we go. J, for both class and summoner advancement events, I'm running out of viable champs to level up. For example, mutant and tech 3 stars, all maxed. Only left with mediocre 330, 4 stars to rank up. Any advice? I'm right there in the same boat with you, man. All of my 3 stars, but 3 that I just recently pulled are maxed out. All of my 4 stars except 1 are at rank 3. And so I just have to miss a lot of those level up events. Not much you can do when you don't have anybody to rank up. But mediocre 330s, 4 stars to rank up. Focus on the 5 stars if you got them. Start getting your 5 stars to rank 3. Jonathan, yeah, man, I got Gwenpool. When did you join? 4 Loki, running map 6 twice per week. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Tuesday, on this Tuesday will be 2 weeks ago, July 4th. Running map 6, 2 or 3 days a week. Did 2 days this week. Looks like maybe 3 days next week. What's your Alliance War path? I'm just running up the middle right now. Alliance War hasn't been too difficult. That's pretty simple nodes, but the middle mini boss can be tricky some days. Ran into a cable there yesterday, which I just didn't have the champions to handle him, because he was stacking regens and was just regenning like crazy. So just about as much damage as I could do, he was gaining probably 60% of it back. What state? I'm in Kansas. What's up, Hector? Raven stays humid there for 6 months out of the year. Where are you from? I just added another moderator a couple days ago, Superman, so I'm going to hold off for now adding any more at the moment. How many points for Gwenpool? I did just over 7 million. Anthony Lucas Savage, welcome to the stream, sir. It's good to see you. And alternating between 3 and 7. The amount of dispersion in Tier 1 is insane. Maxed out magic for that reason. Right. Yeah, I've been bringing both magic and storm. My rank 4 5-stars, and then Hawkeye, 5-star Hawkeye at rank 3. And it's been working out very well for me. The middle mini is a little tricky for magic because of the Plagued Mind. It's pretty hard for her to get to her second special at times. James, you grew up in Topeka. Nice. Capital city of Kansas. Yeah, that's about 2 hours away from me. 2:15, something like that. Hector recorded a really cool Gwen video. Working on your God mode. Yeah, it's a pretty quick animation. I'm trying to, usually if you get the timing down, you find that it's, most of these specials are the same timing as another champion or other champions. They seem to, the special animations seem to go in like groups of methods for evading them. Did you rank up Hawkeye non-dupe? No, I didn't. I didn't take him to rank 3 until he was signature 60, so. Yeah, it's cool, guys. I didn't say no, Superman. Just not right now. I'm not adding anybody right now. I think that's one of the balancing things as the channel grows. You know, how many mods do you need? You know, if you have too many mods, then well, I don't know. Like I said, it's a learning process for me. This is all new to me too, but trying to keep that balance between having an appropriate number of mods to help with the chat and just modding everybody. That was probably a month or so, I think, before I really added any mods besides CJ in the chat there, since he's in my alliance. Has been for a year and a half. Yeah, I got you, Hector. That makes sense. I should have probably looked at that node to see what he's got here. What, so high speed yours is unawakened? And do you have deep wounds maxed? Ronan, you're about to lose your you're about to lose your mod status if you say Groot. See ya, Hector. Thanks for stopping by. That was a bit mean, CJ. A bit mean. Not Awaken running level 4 deep wounds. Yeah, I mean, his signature ability, yeah, it helps at a higher signature. But it's just a fraction of the bleed that his regular attack does. But I love him. I love him at rank 5. I'm sorry, on level 5 on deep wounds. Anyway, Ronan, we were just talking about you. Somebody was asking about Hood and if he was any good. And so I told him he sucked, but you liked him. Nah. Oh, he said it. He said it. Why you gotta be mean, man? That Cancun got to you, didn't it? Let's see if I can get this evade this time. There we go. IZ805, welcome back, man. I'm a mod, you can't judge me, that's my job. Your job is to judge people? I never would have thought that. Never would have crossed my mind, CJ. Oh, ABC. Where do we want to go? Eh, start at the beginning. Might as well. East Salina still setting off fireworks, huh? In California, no less. By the way, if you guys are here and you haven't yet said anything in the chat, please do so. Let us know that you are here. Even if it's just a hello. Let us know you're grinding, hitting some completion, whatever. I don't know why I'm trying to bait this out with magic. Light Owl, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Completion is Satan. Why do you say that? You don't like doing completion? Grinding AQ, completion, etc. Yeah, I've got a bunch of dual credits getting ready to expire. I was hoping there would be a class arena event. I could use those. Ah, just dropped my block. You get another 4-star if the Alliance reaches all the milestones. Well, I hope that they do for you. Completion is one of the easiest events to complete. Do a couple runs of that 3.2 right up the middle on the heroic difficulty. Doesn't take much energy. It's a pretty easy path to run. Couple of runs of that a day per member. Takes them a few minutes, and completion's done. Nishit Pandya, I apologize. Did I just butcher your name? Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. All right, Diego, have a great night, man. Did you do a Web Slinger Legends run? No, I did not. I completed it when it came out. Well, it was... Did I wait? When did it come out? Wednesday? I think I did it Thursday night. So no legend run. Just I did it as fast as I could, but wasn't shooting for any kind of title with it. Yeah, I'm not worried about them expiring, but when the class arena events are on, that's just the easiest way to get points, because you get 1,000 points per 5-star, and then you just go duel a 1-star champion with your 5-star. It takes a couple of seconds. I feel you, Jonathan. I've been in those alliances too, where you got half the alliance that's doing the work, and then the other half just kind of cruises. You said it right? All right. That's good. Thank you. I used to people saying my name incorrectly, but I try to be sensitive and pronounce people's names right as much as possible, but it is difficult just in this kind of setting where you can't actually hear a person say their name. Hour and 17 minutes. Yeah, man, that's actually a good time. The fastest that I've seen is 103 and 105. So 117, you probably are still within cutoff range there. I would say anything hour and 30 or above, you're probably out of it. Current sub count is missing. Hey, thanks for pointing that out. I'll just need to refresh that too. Usually go through all that and make sure everything's kosher, but trying to get the stream settings correct. I was running a few minutes late, so just threw that thing up there and hit the stream button. Hey, good night, Ronan. Welcome home, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on with that. says it's connected and everything, and it's set up right, but not showing. Oh, that's what it is. It's way on the bottom of my screen because I changed the when I changed that layout, it's actually off screen, so I gotta drag it up here. Let me reposition that. What would I do without you guys? There we go. Is that better? Which champs are good for the Web Slinger event? Out of those 5, Hyperion I've heard does really well against Tech Spidey. Crossbones would be good against the Science Spideys. Magic would be good, and Voodoo would be good against, actually probably Magic better for the Cosmic Spidey. And Archangel. So yeah, I'd maybe bring those 4 and throw in a 5th one, whichever one you're feeling. See, Poison Vulnerability. And don't have any poison dealers. We'll just bleed them out. Crossbones did work. Yeah, I used my Crossbones in there. Black Widow did better for me, but I used Crossbones when Black Widow was out. Yeah, that's right, Nishit. Yeah, I saw that in the heroic. Joe Fixit. But yeah, it didn't. For some reason, it didn't click just now when I read that. He's poison immune, so. Yeah, Kabam is trolling us with that one, kind of like putting Spider-Gwen on an unblockable first special. This is the last one, I think? Yeah. Yeah, so far so good. Nothing too tricky here. Malachi Reyes, what's up, man? How do you get Deadpool? He is, in the past, has been offered in a special arena where you had to get in the top so many to get him. I don't remember what that was, what that number was, and I did not do it. The 2 and the 3-star version they sold, But the 4-star, you had to get him in arena. Be back in 5. All right, man. Yeah, I imagine we'll see Deadpool come back around when the movie comes out again. I just was thinking about that today, since I've got 2 Mutant Awakening gems. I was planning on using them on Archangel and Iceman if I didn't awaken one or the other in Arena. But perhaps I should hold on to one of those for when Deadpool does come back around. Can't get in heavy attacks with Hyperion or connect with specials for text body. Use Sim. If you time it right, you can get in a heavy. That's true. I don't know that the regen for him is really necessary. I mean, you'd have to mess up pretty bad, I guess. I mean, because that life transfer makes up for most of the damage you're going to take. But yeah, I can see how it would be difficult to get a heavy attack in with Hyperion. I just have seen several people say that they used Hyperion against him with good effect. You don't, and by the way, you don't need to use a heavy attack against Tech Spidey with a Cosmic Champion. Any other class requires using a heavy attack to deactivate the Stark AI, but Cosmic Champions does not require heavy attack. It's just a regular hit, I believe. It was rumored that that arena would be back in the previous month. I did not hear that rumor. Right. Yep. The sheet has that correct there. One more. I think I want to read Vulture's abilities here. I can't remember exactly what he does. I know his specials are not difficult. Let's see. Spider-Verse Heroism. 15% critical rate, 1.5 seconds of effect duration for the heroes of the Spider-Verse. And I did not bring any of those, so it doesn't really matter. Enhance abilities. This defender is more aggressive, excels at offensive abilities like heavy and dash attacks, which means he should be pretty easy to intercept. The Glory of Man, what's up? How are you tonight? Alright, so signature ability. Upgrades his suit to convert excess heat into power, allowing him to start the fight at full Chitauri energy. Absorb any incinerate debuff. Okay, so the incinerations will not work on him. While the opponent is incinerated, he gains power. Okay. Welcome back, High Speed. Passive abilities, he spends 50 Chitauri energy, dashing away from the then immediately back towards his opponent, triggering a Raptor Strike. So this would be the 4 hits back off intercept. Triggering a Raptor Strike. And what is that? If the Raptor Strike attack is blocked, he gains a decoy buff. Which means... so if they block your intercept... oh, you know what that means? Hold on, let me finish reading this. Each time Vulture lands a critical hit, suit stores 5 energy. If the Raptor Strike hits his opponent and drains 25% of their current power, Vulture evades all attacks while dodging back. That's going to be nice. Another champion that you don't have to worry about unblockable nodes. This is another like Nightcrawler. Dodging an attack this way consumes 10 Chitauri energy and incinerates the opponent. So you take him in against an unblockable node, he, dodging back, automatically evades their special and places an incineration on the opponent. Nice. Okay, so what this means, dash back and back towards the opponent. That's the 4 hits, back off, intercept. A lot of times you do that and you intercept and the person's maybe not coming, they're still blocking, so you go and you hit them. If that happens, if you dash back and then dash back forward like you're going to intercept and they block it, then the next hit that you get that would hit you is going to miss. So this means every time that you saw me, if you watched my Labyrinth run when I was doing this 4 hits, back off, intercept, and I was too aggressive on the intercept and they ended up intercepting me, if you get a hit against the block, then they're not going to intercept you when you mess up your timing on your intercept. The hit's going to miss and you're going to connect on the intercept. If I'm reading this right, this is going to be huge for stun immune opponents and both stun immune opponents and unblockable opponents in Alliance War. Oh wow, I had not noticed this. I'm actually excited about this guy now. I might be going for him. Permanent armor up buff. 100% chance on special 1 to apply Siphon Charge debuff, which drains 25% of all power the opponent gains, converting it into Chitauri energy. So power drain on first special, that's very nice. 100% chance to apply Thermal Feedback debuff on special 2. Burns 25% of all power the opponent gains, dealing direct damage. So both Special 1 and Special 2 deal power drain, but Special 1 charges his Chitauri energy, and Special 2 places an Incinerate, or direct damage buff. And then Special Attack 3 incinerates the enemy and removes perfect block, which, yeah, we know about that one. Okay, cool. What do you think about that? Italo Stain, Brazil, welcome to the stream. Would you consider Vulture to be one of the MCU's best villains? So far, I think he did a really good job. I like him as a villain. The Wolf Stark, nice. Tier 3 Cosmic class, nice, man. Thermal Feedback got me once, it melted in seconds. Melted you, yeah. So I'm curious, though, what do you guys think? Am I reading this correctly? What do you think about this passive Chitauri Energy Core? Am I right about the intercept? If you manage to dash back and hit a block and then you mess up on your intercept, you're safe, right? You don't automatically get demolished by Labyrinth of Legends opponent if you mess up on an intercept attack. Yeah, he's tech. You like the videos? Thank you, Italo. Appreciate that. Yeah, tech champion. All right, so let me show you what I mean. You don't speak English. That's okay, man. All right, so if I do dash back right there, that would trigger. So dash back, go in and hit the 1, 2, 3 dash back, and got the intercept. Dash back, special. Let's try it again. 2, 3 dash back. So intercept work was probably not going to work here, since that's one of his abilities here. He's aggressive and he's going to keep charging at me. All right, that didn't work there. But anyway, I'm eager to hear your feedback. If you do you understand what I'm saying, and do you think that I'm reading that correctly? What are your thoughts? We don't need English. We speak the language of love here. Aaron Hoodie Lover, what's up, man? How are you? And what's up, Quick Shot? We're just talking about Vulture here, and I think Vulture is going to be an amazing Alliance War offensive champion. Maybe amazing is strong, but a very solid champion for Alliance War, for especially unblockable special nodes and stun immune nodes where you're really going to have to focus on intercept. No, don't want that. Anyway, lay it on me. Tell me what you think. Waiting for 3-star Vulture. Yeah, he should be out on Thursday. So right there, when I dashed back and came back in and she was blocking, that would have given him the charge. And then the second time I dashed back and came in and she hit me, that would have missed with Vulture. And I would have connected on my hit. If I'm reading that right. He's going to be an intercepting machine. Mark my word. Music is an international language. Yes, but there are still genres of music that differ internationally. Gonna jump in and fight him. Well, it's an offensive thing, so you're not going to see it when you fight against him. Because I doubt the AI is really going to do that too much. That's something else, a video that I think I will try to put together before Thursday for him. Of course, then that may drive the score up, right? Music as in notes. Yeah, sure. Alright, let me see if I can do this. I'll demonstrate one more time what I'm talking about with Ronin. So dash back, dash in, dash back, dash in, dash back, dash in. See, that's what charges his Chitari whatever. And the next time that I would get hit, if I were to do this dash back and intercept and ended up getting hit, then that hit would then miss me because of the time that I dashed back and then hit him while he was blocking. Alright. Aaron Hoodie Lover, don't care. Drive it up, Granny's worth it now that I see how good Vulture is. Just have to go, no sleep. And well, I don't want to be the guilty party here making you miss sleep, but yeah. I don't get too overly excited about champions too much, but that is a thing that I mess up on too frequently. I'm pretty good at intercepting, but when you mess up, all it takes is one mess up, and you're toast against big opponents, and so he is looking like the answer to the problem there. Most universal language would probably be numeric. Yeah, John Doe just logged in, so what's the minimum for GP? People are saying 6.2 something is what she went for. You guys and your universal languages. I always thought Vulcan was a universal language. So Vulcan or anyway, never mind. Bad joke, didn't work out. Thoughts on rank 5 Phoenix for Prestige? Yeah, that's a gamble. I mean, you could pull a 5-star Drax at any time, but I mean, my Phoenix is rank 5. I haven't regretted taking her up, but I don't ever use her anywhere besides Arena and maybe some daily quests if other champions are tied up. But she doesn't see a lot of action in the game. But yeah, if she'll shoot you up, prestige-wise, then might as well. Unless, I mean, as long as your roster is full for attack and defense. I thought I could get that off. I'm like, should be using these heavy attacks to break his armor, but anyway. Starting to love Phoenix. She seems to do a lot more damage now. Yeah. CJ with the hand gestures. Yeah, the Vulcan. Yeah. I meant to say Klingon rather than Vulcan, but yeah, either works. Yeah, just rip the bandage off, man. Get it over with. See, right there, I just got smacked trying to intercept. Bad intercept. If I had Vulture and had done that and hit his block before I just did that, then that punch would have missed. You don't know that hand gesture. Need to broaden your horizons. And that one would have missed. Alright, time to test this. Stun. So maybe they did change him. I didn't get a reflective stun from a special. Any tips? 523 and the Spidey path. I'm trying to remember what that is on 523. I've already explored it, but I don't remember what's the deal with that Spidey. D King, what's up, man? What you miss? Just been talking about Vulture quite a bit. I just read his description, and I have to say, I'm impressed. I think he is going to be an intercepting king. Nightmare, what's up? Good to see you, man. So that would activate the Chitauri. Dash back, dash forward, hit the block. Buffett. So that's where, see, Buffett, you can't place a debuff. Yeah, how often you can place the charge the Chitauri energy? Let me see, because it's yeah, he uses 50. So it looks like you generate Chitauri buffs with his first special. Chitauri energy, convert the power drained into a Chitauri energy on the first special. And then his awakened ability, he starts with full Chitauri energy, however much full is. And then he absorbs incinerate debuffs applied to him. So that would require taking damage. So it looks like we don't know what the full Chitauri energy is or how much that is, but you get it from your first special. Yeah, so that's a good point. It depends on how much he gains from that power drain. So the other thing I just noticed here is what changes on the signature level. There's no green number. Well, there's nothing green here, just on the special 3 attack. His signature level is at the gain 1.2% power per second. That increases for the signature level. Interesting. Oh yeah, you can't use voodoo with that mystic ward, because converting the Loa counts as a nullify. Who did I use for him? I probably used magic, but I honestly don't remember. Rhino does the same thing at no cost. Yeah, but who wants to take Rhino to offense? Yeah. What are your thoughts on Magneto Red? Completely mediocre. Does he have his uses? The only use for Magneto, he does okay on defense in Alliance War if you put him on an all or nothing node, because most of the power drain champions, like Hawkeye, he's got class disadvantage. Hawkeye has class disadvantage against him. And then Vision is magnetized, so his power drain doesn't always work against Magneto. He's also pretty decent on Thorn's node. But other than that, I think his biggest use is just on a mutant crit team. And so if you're going to bring in the big guns on a mutant crit team, it would be nice to have him ranked up. You can have him as backup. Oh, any buff you gain on him on yourself. Okay, so you can stun him then. Yeah, I think I used magic. Just used the parry stun, 3 hits, back off, stun, 3 hits, and then power locked him with special 2. D-King. Oh yeah, D-King, that's a good point too. I should probably pay more attention. I wasn't even looking to see how many he had when I was fighting him there. Mags helps for the perfect block team. Yeah, there's that too. If you put Magneto, Cyclops, and Black Bolt together, you won't take any damage at all while blocking, right? Is that how it works? Yeah, the good old days. Too bad there's no 5-star Black Bolt. I would have a mean, perfect block team. To be seeing a whole lot of rank 4, 5-star Cyclops and Magnetos. 915 shards away from another 5-star Cyclops for you. Good, good, good. No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I hope it's not a Cyclops, unless you want a Cyclops, and then in which case, yeah. Mags and OG Punisher on Unblockable Special 2. Yeah, I thought about putting Magneto there just to catch people off guard, but I think his second special counts as a projectile, so it wouldn't be a problem for Daredevil, but he would have class advantage over Daredevil. Yeah, the blue one would be good. That would be even better for your mutant crit team. Is Doctor Strange still worth 440, 550? Mine's at rank 4, but I wouldn't take him to rank 5. There are too many other cosmic champions that are better than he is at this point. And if you don't have a better cosmic champion, then hold on to your catalysts and wait till you do. You should send me that in online, because I have questions for that about that CJ, but probably not best to discuss it here. I guess clarification on what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't even have Blue Cyclops as a 4-star. He's one of the few 4-stars that I'm missing. Went to see Planet of the Apes. Setting is dark. Comes with a sad ending. Yeah, I have no plans to see that one. Alright, I'm going to have to look at Vulture's description one more time to double check this, because if it's only 100 energy, 100... If he only has 100 Chitauri energy, then he will only be able to do that twice. The dash back and then hit them while they're blocking, that's 50. And then connect on the intercept is that another 50 or just a regular intercept? See, because even if it's just the blocked hit, I would think that that would only charge one time. So if you did it 3 times in a row, it's not going to take 50/50 off and then not charge the third time. I would think that would just be once. And then I think a 50 again when you have a missed hit. Animation is top notch. Oh, I got you. Makes sense, CJ. Makes sense. I know what you're about. See, like that should, I just did that 3 times, 4 times, that should only do 1. That should only charge 1 time, even though I did it 3 times in a row. Of course, all of this is speculation at this point. I imagine when do they post their champion spotlights? Would that be Tuesday, or they usually do it a day or two before the champion is released in Arena, correct? Because if so, then there may be some questions that are worthy of putting on the forum. Marcel Jupiter, what's up? Would you do STH? I'm not sure what that means. I got a nice crit on Storm's second special there. It happens occasionally. Look at the replay, see how much if I can see how much damage that was. Nope, it was too fast. But quite a bit. Ah, something. Gotcha. Tilted bullet. Alright, let me Yeah, I could probably do that, Marcel. Let me. I'm going to use up Ronin here. I'm going to get hit with a second special and see first special and see what that that looks like for the power drain, or what that does to his Chitauri energy. So he's got 100. Well, he's full, so it doesn't matter if he hits me, right? Siphon charge. So yeah, he's not gaining anything because he's already full, and he's not going to use that unless he I incinerate him, and I don't have any incinerate champs, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess the only way to do this would be to take an incineration champ in and test him. I'm trying to think of who I have that incinerates. Oh, there's something else I need to adjust. Marcel, thanks for the subscription there. Appreciate that, man. 2 more lanes into the web in the Web Slinger Challenge. Any advice? Who are the best champs to counter Tech Spidey? Just saying earlier, I've seen people say Hyperion, but your best champs are going to be Cosmic because they can shut down his Stark AI with regular hits. Anybody else, you need a heavy attack, and since he's stun immune, you're going to struggle to get heavy attacks in. Need farm revives. Any tips? Just when you're doing the monthly quest or any other quest, just scout your paths out and pick paths that have revives on them if they're present. Otherwise, Winter Soldier over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You'll get a whole bunch of health, and occasionally you'll get a revive or so out of him. Gwenpool, yeah. But see, the issue though here with this one, I should have. Yeah, we'll have to read it again. I'll bring in an incinerator. See, Phoenix, you've got to get over 5 Phoenix charges, right, or 5 Furies to incinerate. Hyperion would probably be the easiest one to get at least one incinerate in. Let's do that. I would like Crossbones duped. Yeah, Crossbones is good duped, but he doesn't need to be duped. Crossbones is great unawakened. His signature ability just gives him the chance to shrug off debuffs, and it maxes out at 25%, I believe, as a baseline, and then you get like, what is it, 10 or 15% on top of that against science, and you lose a percentage against mutant. So it's not even that high of a chance, but his value comes in the furies that he stacks and his ability to reduce opponent ability accuracy, and for that he does not need to be awakened. Probably be faster just to go and do like one path. Never mind. So say it'd be faster to get to him to do one path of the Spider-Man challenge, or the Web Slinger challenge, and then skip to the boss, but might as well use my energy here. Can't believe you didn't bring Winter Soldier or Red Hulk. Why would I do that? Winter Soldier incinerates, doesn't he? Red Hulk doesn't, though. I think the temp thing on the phone getting hot, I think it definitely does have to do with having it plugged in while I'm playing. Yang Aka Legend, aka Legend. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Ah, Red Hulk Special 2. Yeah, you're right, CJ. I'm wrong. You're right. You're very smart. I'm not smart at all. How's that, Waterboy? No, that was not Waterboy. That was Happy Gilmore. Hey, Grant, subscribe to you on 2 accounts now. I am Quad 4. I am Legend. Oh, yeah. Thanks, I appreciate that. No, I'm not going to open any crystals tonight. We are on an opening freeze. I'm not allowed to open any crystals. Yeah, it seems I just unplugged it, and it seems it's still warm, but it seems like it has cooled off even just a little bit since I've unplugged it. Boop. I can admit when I'm wrong, it just doesn't happen very often. Ah, come on. Shooter McGavin, yeah. Whatever happened to that guy? I don't think I've seen him in any movies since Happy Gilmore. Kel Smith, what's up, man? Is Groot really that bad? Yeah, he is. Groot doesn't have a whole lot of utility in the game. He can be a difficult defender against opponents who don't have a good-sized roster, but anybody with a decent Mystic Champion will just tear through Groot, and he's horrible for offense. Yeah, not great. $31,000 on the SP2. Only wrong when you get caught. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, you would think I would remember the Red Hulk's second special. He was my first rank 5 science champ. But took him down with the rank down tickets. Latest movie you recall him being into? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy. You gonna sit by the hay, eat some bay? What do you say? I just may. Yeah. Man, I haven't seen that movie in years either. Vikram, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Will rank down tickets come back? I don't know. Kabam has left that kind of open-ended. They basically gave a no answer, but then also kind of left it as a possibility. I mean, it's in the game. They now, you know, they have that built into the game. So I don't see any reason why it shouldn't reappear in the future, but it sounds like there's no plans for them to be back anytime soon. Well, welcome back, Jonathan. Doing all right. Just making the runs on the final chapter here, or the final map. Got Gwenpool with 7.2. Congrats, man. Alright, so when we get to Vulture, the question now is, can we get him to expend any of that Chitauri energy in any other way besides the dash back forward thing? Because the AI probably is not going to do that. There'll be champion-specific tickets. Yeah, I don't recall that part, but that makes sense. What are rank down tickets? Jonathan, after they dropped 12.0, they provided everybody with rank down tickets for 4- and 5-star champions. 3-star champions, too, I think. Where you could take a champion from rank 5 down to rank 4 and get all of the catalysts and ISO back that you used to rank them up. It was pretty nice because, you know, they nerfed all those top tier champions and everybody had them at rank 5. So now what do you do with them? So they gave people the option to rank them back down. It's crazy how much easier it is to get champs in beginner. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I mean, it's much lower score, but it's also a longer grind, I would think. Or I think they're trying to make it about the same amount of grinding, because in beginner bracket you're not going to have as many champions, and you're not going to have the champions ranked up. Yeah, the rank down tickets will be back when they nerf all the present top tier champions, right? Does it make a champ go from rank 4 to rank 3? Yes. Yeah, I did too, Esalinus. I got a lot of sig stones. A lot of sig stones out of that. It was good thing. So I mean, because like you had the 3-star ones, I already have all of my 3 stars maxed out. I really didn't care to, you know, what rank down tickets I used. I just waited until the level up with the class specific advancement events and would rank down that class in the 3-star and then rank them back up. All right. All right, so now we have to determine how does he expend his Chitauri energy besides that intercept method. Just subbed because I love MCOC. Thanks, Killer Plays. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. All right, so he spends 50 Chitauri energy by dashing away. AI is not going to do that. Evades all attacks when dodging back. So we would have to use somebody with a projectile attack and hope that the AI evades it. Yeah, that's the only way he uses his Chitauri energy, is evading and that dash back intercept. So I don't think we're going to get him to expend any here. If we could, then the Incinerate would convert. We'll give it a shot and see what happens, but I doubt it. I will be surprised if the AI evades. Hopefully it will. Okay, so he absorbed it, but again, that's not charging his energy because he's already at max. So what's this timer that's going on him? Oh, that's the... Okay, yeah, I got it. That timer that you saw that looked like Magic's Limbo, that was his armor. That's one of his abilities. He has a high armor rating, and if he loses it, then it rebuilds after so many seconds. See, so you've got armor break and then the timer going there. And timer expires and armor break is done. Okay, so we figured out a few things, but there's just no way to test that Chitauri energy against this AI. It's not going to cooperate. I think you need to go back to the heroic event. Maybe he doesn't start with 100? Is that what you're saying? Let's do that. Wait, did I go to heroic? That's the web slinger challenge. And let me bring a 3-star Hyperion. Yeah, I agree with you, Jonathan. That's it's very Supermanish of him too. Yeah, we can't see it until we get to him, right? Okay. Well, let's check it out. So we need to test two things. Number one, I need to get hit by a first special to see how quickly that charges. And number two, I need to incinerate him to see how much he converts. Couldn't be wrong. Yeah, of course not. I believe you. This is a good idea. Just don't make me go back and run easy and normal. Remember, you said it was a good idea. Yeah, famous last words. Great idea. Yeah, insanely bad. Yeah, you know, they're not bad for beginners. That's what it's for. Gotta give them something. Yeah, the only time I ever run the beginner or normal is if they attach some other quest or event to it. Okay, but remember when we looked at that one, even though it was 100 or 200 on the signature level, it didn't have a percentage connected with his Chitauri energy. It had a percentage dealt connected with power gain. So this may still not work. We're about to find out. Yeah, 99. Start the fight with full Chitauri energy. Yep. So still not going to work here. Oh well, we'll just have to wait. Have to wait till we get to play, get to use him and see how that works. But that does answer the other question about what his signature ability affects, or the signature level. So this means if you're not really worried about power gain, he's going to be good at signature 1. Because the higher signature level just increases his power gain. And it didn't look to be a whole lot. Between 99 and 200, it went up like 1%, I think it was. Yeah, you did see less. You saw he was definitely a lower signature level, but the issue was that his signature level doesn't affect his how much Chitauri energy he starts the fight with. Suppose I should be using a Spider-Man or something here, but... Yeah, why not? Put Spidey in. Why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. Because you hate Spidey. Don't put him in. One, two, three more runs on this map. Should put him in just so he can die. See, if auto evade and then get hit with the second part. Thanks, jerk. What's symbiote Spidey? I don't really like any of them. Should have brought Spider-Gwen. I thought I got one more hit in there. I was going to use the second or the third special. Oh well. Black suited Spider-Man for the bonus points right now. Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't even. Yeah, didn't even think about that. You sold your Spider-Gwen for a stick of gum. Don't do that, John Doe. She's the best Spidey character in the game. Next to apparently the Stark Tech Spidey. Have to get used to using OG Spidey. You can only control him like 90%. See, and that's what I don't like. I don't like that. But you got yours at rank 4, don't you? Alpha Arena is going on right now. I'm going to have to do that one. Got to make it a habit of doing that. Another resource that, man, used to just be overwhelmed with and now doesn't come often enough. Solo Tech Spidey with Spider-Man. Yeah, I guess that's just about true for anybody. I mean, the more you play with them, the better you're going to get at them. And the better you'll be at using them. Yeah, ranking up to 5 stars just eats through the alpha inventory very, very quickly. I think I've only got a couple of them right now, if I remember correctly. This Miles was a pain last time. Milton Leva, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, that's enough getting hit by Spidey. Or not. Might as well bleed him a little bit before I die. OG 455. Yeah, that's got to be nice when he does evade those that you don't evade manually. Yeah, for me, I don't know that that's worth the trade-off, but just beat 523. Congrats! Just wait till you get to 524. You'll think 523 was easy. Dislike that Kabam allows more creativity on event quest routes than champion power specials. They're getting away from that, though, Jonathan. The newer champions do mostly have unique animations. Even if the, as I said earlier, even if the timing of evading them is the same as other champions, the actual animations are not the same. Yep. Alright guys, well I'm going to call it quits there for tonight. I had some long live streams the last few nights, so going to cut it short at a decent time. Well, not even short, still been going 2 hours, but going to stop at a decent time tonight at least. I'm not going to burn another energy refill to get these last two. Those will just have to wait until the energy refreshes by itself. So anyway, tomorrow night we haven't been doing our taco and pizza night like not pizza, taco and movie night like we had been. I'm hoping that starts back up pretty soon. Don't know if it will, so I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. If you want to know if I am streaming, then I'll just send out the normal tweet just before getting on. If I am not going to be on tomorrow night, then I will send out a tweet in advance. If you want that notification, you can follow me on Twitter. It's on the bottom of the screen there. Otherwise, I will catch you next time, tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. Until then, this is Grand Kahonu smoking it down. You guys have a great night. Thanks. Catch you later.